that was not the landing I was looking for here on the island, so let's go ahead and crack open this in case of emergency bag and see what we got. Looks like we got a lighter, some type of book. What is this, a guidebook? Not sure what that is. A tactical axe and a GPS tracker. So let's go ahead and see where we are. I don't see any cardinal directions on this to tell us north, south, east, west, but I can tell kind of snow from not snow. And hey, buddy, are you okay? That was a pretty rough tumble we had there, so we got to stick together. And oh man, what is going on with your ears? Hey, you with me? Kelvin, is that it? Let me take a look here. Oh man, that does not look good. All right, buddy, come on. Focus on this. Anything? Okay, there we go. I don't think you're hearing anything that I'm saying. Let's try to scribble some notes here. How about, for right now, can you just follow? Does that work? There you go. Give me a sign. Yes? No? Okay, hopefully this guy's gonna follow us around. Let's see if we can scrounge for any gear that we could find from the helicopter. Some stun gun ammo and some slugs. Oh, there we go. Meds, that'll be critical. What else we got here? A tarp, some vodka. Vodka's always going to be good in a situation like this. All right, let's go ahead and actually pull out the axe. Make sure we keep that in hand. Well, that gentleman definitely did not survive the crash. All right, let's check the next box over here. A watch and some duct tape. What else do we got left, Kelvin? Some more stun gun ammo. Some more tape and meds. Ooh, grenades. Definitely can't go wrong with those. Since we got banged up there in the fall, let's go ahead and get some of these meds in our system. Okay, I guess we just down these by the bottle. Well, Kelvin, I hope the dosage on these is low, because otherwise you're going to be going on it on your own. So first things, I think we need to get off this mountain, but let's check out that book we had earlier. What is this? Improvised Survival Structures Handbook. Okay, this will be good for once we have a camp set up and figure out how to build things. Let's go ahead and take a look at the GPS and see if it has any indicators on here. Looks like there's a cave near here, and some of these purple indicators, those seem likely places, and I see roads down there next to them. Let's actually head towards this first purple indicator. Maybe there's some type of structure or something like that where we can bed down for the night. And while we're on our way down, I'll just say hello and welcome to Sons of the Forest. My name's Echo. I typically do a lot of content around 7 Days to Die, other type of survival and roguelike games. Never got a chance to play The Forest, but I did do a little bit of a playthrough on Twitch about a week back with the community and fumbled my way through some of the basic mechanics of the game. So for this first episode, my main goal was to find a place to establish ourselves, get a base up and running, at least the basics of it. I'm a huge builder type, so I enjoy seeing what all I can craft with the game. I'm also a huge fan of water, so I'm going to try to see if we can build a structure partially in the water and see how that works out. And so far, I have to say, for an early access game, this is already looking really fantastic. And oh, there's our first cannibal. We probably need to get something crafted up here. Let's see if we can toss together a pointy stick real quick. So let's see, knife, duct tape, some sticks. There we go. All right, hopefully we don't have to interact with them, but I'd rather have something that gives us a little bit more range than the axe. You gonna back away? Hey, Kelvin, you always keeping up. Kelvin, stay away from the locals. All right, let's keep on heading down this way. It was a pretty peaceful walk down through the woods, and now we are just at the edge of where this first purple marker is. We're hearing some beeping out of the GPS. So we'll come up here and check out and see what we got here. Looks like we got some rope and some more vodka, some energy bars. There's got to be something else around here. Oh, there's a poor guy that's hanging down there. Well, let's let him go. Let's figure our way down to the bottom here. Had to circle back a good bit until we could find a good spot to drop off. Otherwise, I was afraid of breaking a leg or something like that coming off the hillside there. Oh, this looks like one of the other helicopter pilots. I mean, obviously it's not the same one because there's no way he would have made it to here, but... All right, what else did you have on you? Oh, there we go. Flashlight, that's going to be helpful. Let's go ahead and put this away. It does seem to have a battery indicator on it, and we don't want to drain it out here during the day. And let's start heading towards that road that we saw, because it looks like this curved out towards a body of water. And is that music I'm hearing? let's slowly make our way down here. I'm not seeing anybody. Never hurts to be cautious, though. I do see a bunch of containers in there with potential loot, though, so we're definitely going to want to get that. Some tents. I wonder if we can take these with us. All right, I don't like this radio. The idea of someone sneaking up on us. Let's see what all we can grab here, though. Oh, there's some more meds. That'll be good. Some more tape. What else do we have here? Zipline rope. Okay. Some more vodka. Oh, a modern axe. Check that out. I don't know what the existing axe we had, but I'm hoping that this is some type of an upgrade. All right. Good stuff. All right. What else do we have here? Some energy drinks, some more meds. And then there's, what is this? A circuit board from the radio that we destroyed. Let's see. Oh, and there's some boxes here too. Another grenade and some C4. Nothing else in there. Oh, a couple more boxes over here. More C4. And some flares. If I'm reading this GPS right, ooh, that's a storm. Looks like it's about to roll in. But if I was reading the GPS correctly, once we crest the hillside over here, there should be the lake below that we were looking at for a possible building location. So we'll just pick up all the sticks and rocks we can along the way. And, oh, what the hell? Was that, no, that, I thought that was Kelvin for a second. It's this guy climbing in a tree over here. We're just going to leave him for now. We're going to wander down here and see if we can find out exactly where we want to set up camp. So obviously we're going to have to clear some of the brush out of the way here. And oh, check out the view. That is just gorgeous. We've got that mountaintop with the river flowing down the hillside there and that just gorgeous waterfall. It's a small waterfall, but a short waterfall right there at the end. And I'm thinking, Kelvin, that we're going to build right out here on this little peninsula. This looks like a perfect spot. So we'll, ooh, man, this is looking a little bit gnarly. Oh, there's that local back again. Back off, buddy. This is my place. I'm setting up shop here. I just now realized that I've been referring to the cannibals as the locals, as if I were going to set up a bar and, you know, have them be there nightly at 9 a.m. for beers and whatnot. I'm going to have to really reevaluate the commercial marketing plan for this one. I don't know if we think of skulls with blood or I don't know. We'll have to think through that. Ow! Come on, buddy. So far, I'm liking the spear. It doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, but the range is good. Okay, I think he's off, Kelvin. We're good. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a place to crash for the night. So let's get ourselves a tarp. Where do we have those? Up here in the corner. Slap this sucker down and see if we can't, for one, save the game and also give us a spot to rest for the evening. Okay, so now we have the tarp down on the ground. All we got to do is grab a stick here and prop up one side of it, and we've got a luxurious sleeping space. We'll go ahead and put a fire right next to it to drop these guys down here. And then we just rim this with some rocks, and that makes it last a little bit longer. Kelvin, buddy, you're killing me here. All right, we got that last one down. Let's go ahead and also make some holders for sticks and things like that. So let's see, we switch over to this menu and we set this up. So we're just going to set a handful up here so we can get Kelvin to just go to town collecting sticks while we are collecting logs. And that way we're kind of multitasking. So we'll set up 3 right along here, 1, 2, and looks like we're just shy of the last bit of sticks that we need. So Kelvin, if you could kindly start gathering sticks for us. So go ahead and get sticks and drop them in the holder. I'm not going to lie, every time I give Kelvin a command and he kind of nods at you, I just have this okay thought in my head if you've ever played the old Warcraft games. So anyway, let's get into some harvesting. We'll let Kelvin work on the sticks and we'll work on the other stuff. That's a decent amount of harvesting for day one. So what we're going to do is just put a few logs down here. And what I want to do is square up to the waterfall across the way so that eventually we'll have a back porch that outlooks that way. So I found that placing one log in the water kind of like that, and then find the direction you can go. So we can't go back towards the shore quite yet, but we'll go up later. So that'll be the beginning foundation. And hey, we got Virginia here. Hey stranger, how are you doing? Try not to scare her off. I'd put my axe away if I knew how to do it, but I don't know how to. So we're just gonna back away, let her come to us. Okay. I've had worse first dates, you know. Took her a few minutes before she ran. I'm thinking this day is mostly cooked, and speaking of cooking, let's get a fire going here, and we're going to throw some fish on the barbie, get us a nice little snack to fill the belly before bed, and then we're going to tuck in and get some rest. Taking a guess at the amount of work we got done in one day, I'm guessing we got a couple more just to get our house kind of established here. So without further ado, let's get our build and harvest on. Alright, we're going to consider that enough to get started on actually building the foundation. I did have to fiddle around with this to learn exactly how this works in the water, but once you have a few logs down, you can build outward from there. And there's times where you'll have to kind of go up and then re-support to get it to function. But once you get it going, not too bad. So that is nearing the end of day 2 here, and I'm exhausted. So my first lesson learned here in Sons of the Forest is if you want to build a large structure, you're going to be chopping down a whole hell of a lot of trees. So that was one day spent to build essentially the platform of the base that we're looking at putting together here. We're going to have to come up with something a little bit more creative to really build this out, because otherwise we're going to clear cut everything in a radius around us, and I really don't want that from an aesthetic perspective. But I am going to go ahead and take one more round of trees down here off camera, and then we'll sleep for the night. So what do you think, Kelvin? Not so bad for our first couple days on a cannibal-infested island. Get some rest. I'll catch you in the morning, buddy. So I'm feeling pretty invigorated. Got some good rest in last night. The goal for today is to finish up at least the basics of this. And then tomorrow we're going to head out and see if we can hit up some of the caves. So after all that, I'm thinking we might want to change the game from Sons of the Forest to Logging Simulator 2023. And speaking of which, this base is forever hungry for more wood. So what we're going to do, rather than deforest the entire area right around us, is we're going to go upstream a little bit and see if we can log some trees up there and then have them float down the river and make it over to base. And here we see Virginia again. Let's see if we can approach her. Hello? I know I'm holding an axe, but no threatening here. Is it me or is there someone behind me? Oh well, we tried. Well, let's get to knocking down some trees here. Oh, so there is a cannibal here. So maybe she saw him and was more afraid of him than me and my axe? I don't know. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So far, I've been trying to take kind of a laissez-faire approach to the cannibals, and if they're going to go their ways, we'll just let them go their way and do their thing. They don't bother me, I don't bother them. It's when they get all up in my camp that, you know, we just can't have that. So let's see if we can push these logs in. We'll throw some of these in and hope the current just takes them down. We'll move a little bit farther downstream in a second after we've got these scooped up. Just checking over here to see if there's any logs I missed. I think I got them all from this area. Hey, Kelvin, what you doing up this way? What? Oh, how's it going, buddy? And I'm just... Whoa, hey, I'm just here for some trees. All right, let's get some meds in our system. This guy's clearly not here to play. Pull out our spear. He's pointing over there at Kelvin. I think we accidentally killed a bird there. Oh, nope, we backed into the environment. Got to get up and get some higher ground here. I'm guessing these guys with the gold masks are some type of leader. Oh, man, he hits hard. All right, folks, I think it's time for one of those critical gaming moments where you hilariously pause the game and, you know, eat an energy bar, pop a drink, have a nice meal while your enemy's patiently sitting there waiting for you. And meanwhile, look at this guy. He got bored and started walking away. He's like, is this guy seriously going to stop and just eat his lunch while we were in the middle of a fight? Oh, I thought I had him down there for a second. There we go. A few more hits in the face. Holy cow, this guy can take some hits. There we go. Oh, I think he's down now. He's taking the lazy river home. Are you Yep, not getting back up. Get his friend here. Now, this one's more wily. He's actually blocking and stuff. Seems a little bit more agile. Right, no getting back up for you. Okay, he's down. One last one. Looks like he's cutting his losses and running. So let's go ahead and try to get these logs down the hillside. Oh man, this is not what I was hoping for. They all seem to have stacked up here. So we'll huck these all down to kind of the next section. See if they keep flowing. And no, they're going to get stuck here again. Oh my gosh. All right, see if we can just push these over the edge. Come on, logs, go, go, go. Oh man, and once again, I'm trying to push as hard as I can. Oh, this is a fiasco. Okay, this is clearly not going to be the way we can do things. I feel like by the end of this, we should enter a caber tossing contest. So we made them all the way down here to the bottom floor. So we're going to grab them and see if we can just launch them across. And immediately, I'm a little bit concerned here. So there was one patch that came in since I last played. And before, when you tossed them into the water like this, they just rapidly floated to the other side. Clearly, there's been some changes since then because I'm sitting here swimming into these and they're going nowhere. So essentially I had to spend a while kind of swimming back and forth, and we'll just start grabbing these out of the water and start plunking them down here. Now's the point where I start to actually want to frame out the structure of this. So actually we're going to take out this centerpiece here because we want to put in a stairwell right up against the edge here. And now I'm recalling from my stream, there's a challenge. See, it's not going to let me place inside, so I've got to take this whole sidewall off here. Toss these to the side real quick. Take the sidewall off, and then the only way to build a stair right on the side of a structure is actually to fill in the outside wall. Because you see, if I try to put this at the bottom, it's going to try to lift that up. So the answer is to just come from the side here and start filling this the whole way up the side. And we'll go ahead and start to frame out some of the ceiling here. We're not going to have enough logs to finish this up. We're going to have to go back and do another round of harvesting. But that gets a chunk of the stairwell in place so that we can get up the stairs. So we're going to go grab some logs and then come right back. Oh, we had just finished up harvesting and our friend came back. She seems to be getting more and more comfortable around here. I'd like to offer her up something if I can. Rather than pointing a stick at her. Can I maybe give you a berry? Let me see. How can I do this? Nope. I'm just eating berries in front of her. I don't think that's going to do anything to make her more friendly towards me. But she's doing Tai Chi over there, so I feel like that's promising. So I'm going to take that new batch of logs that we just got, and we'll go ahead and finish laying out the stairs here, fill in the sides a little bit more. And then we're going to want to make sure that we've got a roof upstairs. I do have to say that the building is much more involved than I had originally anticipated, just insofar as a time investment. So I was actually planning to head out to a cave in another location tomorrow, but I think we're going to spend one more day fixing this up. We'll jam through that real quick, and then we'll head out the following morning. But that's it for now. We're going to call this a night and go crawl in the... I was going to say in the sleeping bag, but we don't have one of those. All right, day 4. So we're going to focus on getting a door on this place. I also had the idea to kind of have a front porch here. So we're going to slap these down first, add a little bit more of an entryway, knock out the spot for a door to go here. And we got all these extra logs. We're just going to kind of post these around the edge to just outline things, make it feel like a natural location. And then we're going to go ahead and put a birdhouse because at some point in time we need to make a bow, and I want to make sure that we're collecting feathers, see if we can passively do that. I haven't really played with these much yet. Let's see if we can set this guy over here. Okay, that might be nice. We could use these posts kind of around the edge here and then fill these in. Next, I'm a little bit tired of sleeping out under the tarp, so let's see if we can put in a proper bed here. And I was thinking this little area under the stairs would be great. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I bet I can slide the bed right underneath the stairs. So let's see if we can get it in that way. Actually, even better, can we rotate it to the side a little bit? Ooh. Oh, that'll be nice. We'll close on the other side and it'll be nice and cozy in there. All right. Now that that's done, I want to go ahead and set up a drying rack because Kelvin is a master fisherman. He can kindly get some of those and drop them right here. So he'll go grab the fish. We'll go hang them up here on the drying rack, which, you know what? That reminds me. Oh, hey, we already got 5 feathers there. That's nice. So add the last few sticks here and that's completed. That'd be really nice if we could ask Kelvin to actually just go ahead and just like he can drop sticks on holders, have him drop fish straight onto the drying rack. So the other thing that we want to do is go ahead and place a fire underneath the drying rack for 2 reasons. First reason is, I don't know, it'll give me the illusion that my fish and my meat are dry out faster. I don't know if that actually works in game, but you know, it feels good. Oh, we can take that center one out and hey, Virginia, don't back into the fire. Don't. Okay, well, she's coming around, folks. She's coming around. Let's go ahead and line this back area here a little bit. Start to frame up the room a little bit more. But having this kind of sitting underneath the drying rack, I'm hoping keeps Kelvin from walking in it. Because I don't know what it is. That guy just has a death wish. He tries really hard to jump in the fire at every possible situation that he can get. Additionally, he has a tendency to wait till you're about to chop a tree down and jump right in the line of fire. He's just really good at it. But all his challenges aside, he's really good at fishing, so we'll let him just focus on that. He also has a tendency to rest in the weirdest spots, like underwater, basically in the fire. So I thought that I'd throw a table in here and a couple chairs to the side in hopes that Kelvin would stay out of the way, and it looks like he's already taken to that chair right by the fire, which I can't blame him. Nice and cozy, warm yourself up. Glad to see you resting, buddy. All right, we need a few more sticks, so let's head out this way. And we've got a guy just kind of hanging out in the water over here. We need to get some defenses up. That's going to be the last thing that we do for today, is try to get at least a semi-wall around the outside. And I really like the view of things out here, so I kind of want to keep a half wall. Oh God, ow! So that we can kind of keep the vista available for us to view and enjoy. Oh man, okay. Got to get some meds quick. Pop some pills here. I have not saved it for a hot minute, so this guy's still down, so we'll try to get rid of him real quick. Keep his friend out of our right flank. Moving, moving, moving. Okay, one's down. Where'd that other one go? All right, I don't see him. That's Kelvin. We don't need to spear him. All right, let's get rid of this guy. Toss him in the fire real quick. No, the stick wasn't what we needed. Just trying to toss this guy in the fire to get rid of him. You hang out right there. There's his friend. For whatever reason, those pills that I took don't seem to have done much in terms of healing, so let's go ahead and eat a fish real quick. Maybe that'll help out. All right, that looks like it's giving us a little bit of health back. We're just going to have to work with what we got. Kelvin, stay out of the way, buddy. Okay, this guy's pretty agile. Got him in the shoulder, in the face. Other shoulder. Oh, you're not getting up now. Oh, and he dropped us a skin sack. We'll go check that out here in a little bit. Into the fire you go. Okay, let's finish up our chair. And ooh, there looks like some dinner right there. Carve up a little bit of a turtle stew tonight. Actually, you know what? I wonder if we can toss that straight on the drying rack. Let's see in a second here. Go ahead and finish off that chair. Can we put raw meat straight on here? The answer is yes. Yes, in fact, you can. Brilliant. So that's going to be a nice, just ongoing source of... Hey, buddy. I made your chair. Go sit in your chair. Get out of the way. It's feeling nice and homey down there. Let's take down a few more trees, and that'll allow us to build a wall around the outside. Now, granted, I don't plan to be here the next few days because we're going to go off on a little bit of an expedition. But we'll go ahead and get this set up for now, and then I think we'll be able to add the actual defensive portion later. But right now, my thought is to kind of square this off. We'll be protected on the backside by water, at least until winter. We might have to come up with some new solutions once winter kicks in, but I'm going to try to run this fence all the way out into the water a bit until it's deep enough that you're forced to swim. And right now, the cannibals don't deal with that very well. So I'm feeling a little bit ill-equipped. We're going to go ahead and hopefully the fish and stuff are dry by morning, but we're going to go ahead and put together as many bone armor as we can, which might only be a single one, because the thing that I've been really struggling with thus far without getting out and adventuring a lot is rope. So we've only got a single rope to work with here. We got plenty of duct tape and the other bits. All right, so we got duct tape for days. We got rope. We just need the bone. And let's see where that is. That's bottom right, I think. Nope. Oh, far right. There we go. All right, so we'll craft that up. And with that, let's get some rest and head off in the morning. Okay, the time of truth has arrived. We've got a home to come back to. We're going to grab some water, get some food in the system. And then we'll make sure that good old buddy Kelvin here has some work to do while we're gone. So if you could kindly grab sticks and drop them in the holder. And we're going to hit the road. Got it? All right, buddy. Take care of things while we're gone. All right, we're going to drop by that camp that we came in on the way in and just grab all the loot from here real quick. It looks like we are full up on meds, so we'll just top off while we're here, and then we'll start the journey. So we are going to head, we're just going to call it south. I don't know which direction to say, but there's a cave and a green dot location right in the same area that we're going to go to. So we're going to head to the green dot location first. At this point in time, we'd like to find out anything about the folks we're supposed to be rescuing, as well as maybe get some better weapons, anything else to kind of help us survive. All right, here looks like the first entrance. Hey folks, it's Echo here. First, I want to give a huge thank you to all the guys and gals over here who've supported me. And I'd like to welcome all the new folks who've come to watch this. Typically, I do 7 Days to Die content, but I've jumped on over into Sons of the Forest and I'm absolutely loving it. So if you want to follow along with the adventure, subscribe. It's good for you.